Hello students of class 8. So today I am going to start the next chapter, that is linear equation in one variable. That is a very important chapter, you can say, because many times and maximum times you have to make an equation to solve and to find the value of unknown. Okay, so here what is the meaning of linear? Linear means the variable which contains power 1, that means the degree should be 1. So the meaning of linear is degree 1. Okay, and what is the meaning of equation? Equation means that expression consists of an equal to symbol, and after the equal to symbol a number is assigned to the expression. Okay, next is one variable. The meaning of one variable is you are given only one unknown, that is either x or y or z or p or q. So some examples of linear equation are: C, x plus 1 is equal to 0. Here you can see the power of x, the highest power, that is degree, is 1. Okay, equation means there is equal to symbol present and one number is assigned to it. Okay, next is one variable, that means x is only one variable is there, only one unknown is there. So this is the one of the example of linear equation in one variable. See the second example, 1 by 2x minus 3 is equal to 4. This is also a linear equation in one variable. Variable is 1, power is 1, only one variable. Okay, and equation equal to symbol and one number is assigned to this algebraic expression. Okay, number 3 minus root 2x plus 3 is equal to 1. This is also a linear equation. Similarly, 3x plus 1 is equal to 4x plus 2. This is also a linear equation. Okay, you can say here x, there are 2x present, but after transposing 4x to that side you can easily solve with 3x and there will be only 1x. Okay, that means only one variable we have. Okay, next number 5 minus 3x is equal to 0. This is also a linear equation. Number 6, x is equal to 3. This is also a linear equation. So there are many examples of linear equation. It is also given in the book. Okay, already we have done in class 7 also. There was a chapter, simple linear equation. Okay, simple linear equation, that was that chapter, and this chapter has many similarities. Okay, so now how to solve the linear equation, what to find? So here we have to find the value of unknown, that means here unknown is our x. So in all cases I have taken only one variable, that is same variable x. In place of x there may be y, there may be z, it will be present. Okay, so how to solve the equation? We know that we have to transpose the numbers to that side and we have to keep the unknown in the left hand side alone. For example, if I want to solve the equation, this number 5, then I have to transpose minus 3 to that side, and minus 3 here is multiplied with x. So if I transpose minus 3 to that side, it will get divided. Okay, so like that you will get the value of x as 0. Similarly, if I want to solve this equation, then I have to collect the x terms in one side, that is in left hand side, and I have to collect all the constant to the right hand side, and next we have to keep x alone in the left hand side to find its value. Okay, so let us do some questions from exercise 8.1. The questions, see the questions from 8.1. Question number 1, here you have to solve for the unknown, that means we have to find the value of unknown. So in question number 1, here we have to find the value of x, so we have to transpose minus 5 to that side, and we have to keep the unknown in the left hand side alone, that means x. Okay, so when minus 5 is transposed to that side, then it will get added to 6, so 6 plus 5 will be 11. Okay, and here nothing is written that you have to solve using this method or that method, so you can use this one. Okay, and one more thing you can use, which we have already done in class 7, that we can add 5 to both sides. If we add 5 to both sides, what will happen? Minus 5 plus 5 will get cancelled, or you can say it will become 0, and 5 is added to 6. So finally you will get the same answer, that is 11. Okay, so next to come to number 6, y minus 15 is equal to minus 22. So when minus 15 is transposed to that side, it will get added to minus 22, and you have to find the difference because both are you can say unlike numbers or symbol are unlike. So minus 22 plus 15 will be minus 7. So the value of y is minus 7. Next is c minus 1 by 2 is equal to minus 4. So when we transfer minus 1 by 2 to that side, it will get added. So you can now get the LCM as 2. So 2 into minus 4 will be minus 8. Minus 8 plus 1 will be minus 7. So the value of c will be minus 7 by 2. So see students, try to do the remaining question of 1. So I am just guiding you, I am giving you the hints how to do. Okay. So see, number 2, here also you have to find the value of the unknown. So I am doing number 3. See, 13y is equal to minus 12y plus 100. Now we have to collect the like terms. Here like term is y, both are like. So we have to transfer minus 12y to that side, in the left hand side. So it will add it to 13y. You know that you have to change the symbol. If negative is negative, if you take negative integer from one side to another side, then you have to change the symbol. You have to add. Okay, you have to put plus sign. If there is multiplication and the number will go to the other side, you have to change the side, then it will get divided, and if it is divided, then it will get multiplied. So you have to see the opposite of each one. So addition, opposite of addition will be subtraction, opposite of subtraction will be addition, and opposite of multiplication will be division, and division will be what? Multiplication. Okay. So see, this is 25y. So y is multiplied with 25. When we transpose 25 to that side, it will get divided. So 100 divided by 25 will be what? 4. So the value of y is 4. Similarly, see in number 6, 3 into x plus 1. That means 3 is multiplied with the whole bracket x plus 1, and this is equal to 6. So now we have to multiply 3 with x. So 3x plus 3 into 1 will be 3 is equal to 6. So 3 is transposed to that side. So here 3 is 3 is a positive integer. Here it is added to 3x. So when we transfer 3 to that side, it will get subtracted, okay, from 6. So 6 minus 3 will be 3. Here it is 3x. So now 3 is multiplied with x. So when we transfer this 3 to the right hand side, it will get divided. So see the answer, this will be 1. Next, see number 9. So 16 minus 3 bracket x minus 7. So now first of all you have to solve the bracket. We know that according to the BODMAS rule, we have to solve the bracket first. So this will be minus 3 into x. You have to apply the distributive property of multiplication. So this will be minus 3x, and already we know that if minus symbol is there and you are removing the bracket, then all the symbol will get changed. Okay, here it is plus, it will be minus now. So then here it is minus, okay, it will be plus, because minus will be plus, and 3 into 7 will be what? 21. Okay, so first of all we are multiplying with x and then with 7. So now we have to collect the constant terms, and then minus 3x will be like that only. So 16 plus 27 is 37. When we transpose 37 to that side, it will get subtracted. So both are negative. Okay, that means we have to add. So after adding, we will get minus 51. So minus 3x is equal to minus 51. That means x will be what? Minus 51 by minus 3. Here remember, here also there is a minus symbol. Don't change the symbol minus to plus, because here we are operating with symbol. Here minus 3 is multiplied with x. So this symbol is operated here. That means if minus 3 is, if we transpose minus 3 to that side, it will get divided. Okay. So there will be no change in the symbol before 3. This will be minus. Okay. So here minus will be cancelled, and when we cancel 3 and 51, it will be what? 17. Okay. So see the next question. Next is x by 0.03 is equal to 0.03. So here we have to find x. That means we have to transpose this number to that side. So it will get multiplied. So finally we will get 0.000. That means 0009. Okay. Next, see x by minus 4 is equal to 3 by 4. So now we have to find the value of x. See here, you can do one thing, because we have to find x, then we can directly transfer minus 4 to that side. Here it is divided. When it will go to that side, it will get multiplied with 3 by 4. So you can write like this also, 3 by 4 into minus 4. Like that, 4 will get cancelled. You will get minus 1. 3 into minus 4 will be minus 3. You can do like this also. And one more method is, you can do cross multiplication method. So x into 4 will be 4x, and 3 into 4, 3 into minus 4, you can write minus 12 also. Okay. Then next 4 is multiplied with x. When we transpose 4 to that side, it will get divided. So here you can cancel 4, 4, you will get here 1. So this is minus 1. So 3 into minus 1 will be what? Minus 3. Okay. So see what is the process? See, whenever you are writing, whenever you are solving an equation, you have to put here implies sign. Okay. That means this step, after this step, you have to write this step. Okay. This will be a continuation of steps. And that means this is true, then we can write this. This is true, then we can write this. So you have to put the implies sign, okay, before this. So see the next question, question number 3. Here you have to write an equation and solve. See, in question number 1, 3, 1, here in question it is given that a number, twice a number is equal to 40. That means you have to take the number, so you have to write like this, let the number be x. According to the question we can write twice the number, that means 2 times of that number. So 2 into x, that will be equal to what? 40. So what will be that number? If we double that number, we will get 40. So what will be that number? Yes, 20. Okay, you can solve this equation, you will get the answer 20. And finally also you can check the answer by again putting the value of x in the given equation, so that the left hand side will be equal to the right hand side. So by that way you can check the solution also. Okay. Similarly, number 3, it is given that half of a number is equal to 16. So you have to take that number first, so let that number be x, and half of that number means half of x. Of means you have to multiply, so half into x will be what? X by 2 is equal to 16. So which number you will take and you will do half, then you will get 16. So that number will be what? 32. If you do half of 32, you will get 16. So you can check the answer, you will get x is equal to 32. Okay. Next is number 7. It is given that 30% of sum of money is equal to 300. So let that sum of money be x, or you can write let the amount be x. So 30% of x is equal to 300. So 30% means what? 30 by 100 into x of, we know that we of means what? Into. Then transpose this to that side. How can we transpose? First of all, take 100 to that side. It will get multiplied with 300. Then you can take 30, it will get divided. Or you can do here 0, 0 cancellation. Then this will be 3 by 10. Then you can take 1 by 1. Okay, first of all you have to take 10. It will be multiplied with that number 300. Then you have to take 3. It will be divided. Okay. So next, come to the next question, number 8. Here it is written that 1.5 times of a number is equal to 150. So what is the meaning of 1.5? 1.5 means 1 and 1 plus half. So 1, and when you add 1.5, you will get 3 by 2. Okay. So 3 by 2 of x, that means 3 by 2 into x is equal to 150. This is same question. Okay, like this only you have to do. So just do the calculation. You have, first of all you have to transpose 2 to that side, it will get multiplied, and next you have to transfer 3, it will get divided. Okay students, so try to do the questions. Okay. So see students, the next question is also same. Here also you have to write an equation and solve. So first is 1 by 5 of x is equal to 60. So like that you have to solve. Okay, you have to take that number as x. You have to write, okay, just write, let the number be x. So according to the given question, 1 by 5 of x is equal to 60. So replace the of with the multiply and just solve and find the value of x. Similarly, number 2, 1 by 10 of a number is 49. That means you have to take that number x. So like that you have to do. Number 3 is 10% of a number is 63. That means 10% of x, you have to take that number as x. And 10%, you know, 10 by 100. So you can easily find the value of x. After this you have to do like this. Okay. 0, 0 will be cancelled out. And finally you will get 6300. That is 6300. Okay. So see students, the next question, number 5. Number 2, x by 9 is equal to minus 18. So you have to transpose 9 to that side. It will get multiplied with minus 18, you will get minus 162. Okay. So next is y plus 3 by 5 is equal to 14. Again, first of all, step by step you have to do. So 5 is divided here, you have to transpose that 5 to that side, it will get multiplied with 14. So 14 5s are is 70. Okay, then 3 is transposed to that side, it will get subtracted from 70. So 70 minus 3 will be 67. Okay. Next is number 5. See, here the unknown is in denominator, so no problem. You just take this whole number to that side, because this is whole added and it will give you one number only. So this is one number which is in the denominator. When we take this number and we'll take this one to right hand side, it will get multiplied because here it is divided. So 12 into x plus 2, that will be 12x, plus 12 into 2 will be 24. So transpose 24 to this side. So 36 minus 24 is 12. Here 12x. So just see here, you can interchange left hand side with right hand side. Okay. So there will be no change in symbol if you interchange left hand side with right hand side. Okay. So 12x will be in left hand side, and in right hand side we can write 12. See why we are interchanging the places, because the value, the unknown should be in left hand side. Okay, by that way we can easily say that the value of x is equal to 1. Okay, we go when we go stepwise, then we go from left to right. Okay, not from right to left. We should go from left to right, because whenever we are writing, okay, we are writing from which direction? We are writing from left to right direction. Okay, so here also just write the unknown in the left hand side. So for that only I have interchanged the left hand side with right hand side. So this, by this way, the value of x will be equal to 1. This is question number 5, 7. X by 3 minus 7 is equal to 2x by 3 plus 2. So you have to collect the like term. So you have to take this x term here and minus 7 to right hand side. It will be added to 2. So this will be 9. Here you can take 3 as LCM. So numerator will be x minus 2x. This will be minus x by 3 equal to 9. Next 3 is divided here. When you transpose this 3 to that side, it will get multiplied. So this will be 27. So minus x is equal to 27. The meaning of this is minus 1 into x is equal to 27. So if you transpose minus 1 to that side, it will get divided, and the answer is minus 27. So next is number 11. You can see here in number 11, the question is x by 2 minus x by 4 by 6 is equal to 5 by 3. So here first of all you have to take the LCM. Okay. So the LCM is what? 6. So now we have to multiply, no? We have to check like this. 2 3s will be 6. So 3 is multiplied with x minus 1 into x minus 4, because 6 1s are 6. So 1 is the quotient. So this will be multiplied with x minus 4. So after removing the bracket, this will be minus x and this will be plus 4. So 3x minus x will be 2x. 2x plus 4 by 6 is equal to 5 by 3. So next step is you have to do cross multiplication. So this will be 3 into 2x plus 4 is equal to 5 into 6, that will be 30. So this is 6x plus 12 is equal to 30. So 30 minus 12, when 12 is transposed to that side. Okay. So this will be what? 18, and this is 6x. So when you transpose 6 to that side, it will get divided. So 18 divided by 6 will be what? 3. Okay, so the value of x is 3. So students, please try to do the remaining question of 5, because you know you are seeing that there are many questions and it is not possible to do every question. Okay, so try to practice, and if you have any difficulty you can ask in the doubt class or you can call. Okay, so come to the next one. So next, see the question number 6. Here also you have to make the equation and solve it. So here number 1 is a number you are thinking of, and that number, when we subtract 60 from it, you will get 48. It is given in the question. So according to the question we have to take, let the number I am thinking of be x. So if 60 is subtracted from it, so that means we have to write according to the condition, according to the question, x minus 60 is equal to 48, and rest you can do it by yourself. So please try to do it. Next, number 2 is, if 32 is subtracted from a number, then we will get 80. Okay, so this is the equation, x minus 32 is equal to 80. Next is number 3 you have to do. Number 4 is, it is given that Savita's age is 18 years and Savita's age is 4 years less than Rajan is. That means Rajan is 4 years elder than what? Savita. So see, you have to take Rajan's age, because we don't know what is the age of Rajan. So unknown is here Rajan's age. So we have to take, let Rajan's age be x years. So according to the condition, Savita's age is equal to Rajan's age minus 4. So when we can find Savita's age, if we subtract 4 from Rajan's age. Okay, so Rajan's age is x, we are taking x. So x minus 4 would be equal to what? 18. So rest you have to solve and you will find 22 years. So you can also see that Rajan's age is 22 years and Savita's age was what? 18 years, and she is 4 years, 4 years, you can say, what is written in the question, 4 years, okay, Savita's age is 4 years less than this Rajan's age, that is 22 years. You can say the difference between these 2 years is 4. So by that way you can check your answer also. So see, I am doing the next question. Next is number 7, number 3. 1, 2 is very simple, so I am doing number 3 and 4. So in number 3 it is written 73 exceeds a number by 23. That means when we add 23 to a number, we will get 73. So what that number will be? So you have to take that number as x. So when we add 23 to it, we will get 73. So this is the equation. Rest you have to solve after transposing 23 to that side. Okay. Next is number 4. Hari's father gave him rupees 70. Okay. Now he has rupees 130. So how much money did Hari have in the beginning? So that money we have to take it as x, because that is the unknown. Okay, we don't know the value of that money. Okay, so that money be x. So how much money Hari's father gave him? Yes, 70. So we have to add 70 to it, and after that how much money he had now? So 130. So equal to 130. So now you have to transpose 70 to that side. So 130 minus 70, we can easily find the answer, okay, by subtracting. So students, please try to do the remaining question. Okay, so thank you for today. Try to practice the example question as well.